Hi everyone, Sereca here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm very excited to be diving into this week's video, which I'm going to cover 3 practices that you need to start doing so that you can have an organized life in 2023. So these are 3 routines that I have practiced and seen a really vast improvement in my organizational skills and just having an organized life on a whole. These are monthly planning. So create a monthly reset planning routine for your life. Also have a weekly reset and a weekly planning system implemented, and also have a daily planning system. These 3 routines has transformed my life so much. So let's dive into each planning routine just to expand on it for a bit. So for your monthly planning, I want you to examine your life for an entire month. See the things that reoccurs, right? That happens, right? During this month, you're examining your life to see what reoccurred this month that happened last month. Take note of that and create a system around it. These could be things from paying your monthly bills, right? It could be things like appointments that happened on a monthly basis, right? Make note of those things. And if they have a specific date, make note of those as well. Do you find yourself forgetting to pay a bill or forgetting that a function is coming up, right? Even though you have been preparing for it for a long time? This is because you don't have a monthly routine or a monthly planning system in place. So I recommend you to get a planner or get a planner of any sort. It could be a paper planner, wall planner, or on your cell phone, and make note of these recurring dates and activities, right? So you can have an idea of what's coming and you don't forget it. The next routine that we'll dive into is your weekly reset or your weekly planning routine. Now, your weekly reset, there are some things that you like to do to reset your week. If you're working, right, you have to get your clothes ready, you have to do laundry. If you like to bring your lunch, you have to meal prep, you have to iron your clothes. Make a list of the things that reoccur each week, right? Make a list and plan for it. So for example, if you like to iron your clothes all at once, you could say, okay, Sunday morning at maybe 12 to 2 or 12 to 3, I'm going to iron. Schedule that time out so that you have that time set aside to iron your clothes. Another way to determine what should be in your weekly another way, I got tongue twisted, right? Another way to determine what should be included in your weekly reset routine is to take a week or 2 and examine, right, throughout your week, the things that happen that catches you off guard, that makes your life a bit miserable and it doesn't run smoothly. So for example, the reason why I started to iron my clothes all at once, or at least I try to, let's be honest, I try to iron my clothes all at once on Sundays, is because say Tuesday morning I wake up and I'm like, what am I going to wear to work today? And I'm spending a good amount of time trying to figure out what am I going to wear to work. So what I started to do is to do laundry, then iron a group of clothes for the week. Sometime I would iron for the entire week, but sometime I might iron 2 or 3 outfits for the week, right? So then I would iron 2 times for the week, but at least you're preparing ahead and you're not wasting time in the morning trying to figure out what you're going to wear for work. This can also go into meal prep. Have you ever gotten up in the morning and you are there for a while like, what am I going to eat? And you got all these things in your cupboard, all these things in your fridge, right? But you don't know what to eat. Am I the only one? I pray I have some company on that, right? But if you are in the same boat as I am, I realize that planning out my meals, let's be honest, right? Sometimes I plan them mentally. Sometimes I don't write them down, but mentally I'm like, okay, I could do oatmeal, I could have toast, avocado toast, or I could do some boiled eggs. So I have an idea of different meals that I could try. And When I'm ready for it, say I wake up Wednesday morning, I'm like, you know what, let's do oats today because I have an idea of what I could prepare. This helps you to be more organized and to move swiftly, because if you really examine your life, you spend a lot of time trying to wonder and figure out what you're going to eat for breakfast, what you're going to eat for lunch. And most likely you eat the same thing that you ate last week, is just on a different day. So make a note of the things that you like to eat and switch them around. Try new ingredients to spice things up. Plan ahead of the week what you're going to eat, what you're going to wear to work, right? And just examine your week of things that catches you off guard throughout the week and see how you can plan for them ahead. So that's your weekly reset. Also, make a list of all your bill due dates, all your errands, your appointments, functions that you have to go to for the week, so you can plan ahead of those events and be organized. The third routine, or the third tip to be organized in 2023, is to have a daily planning routine, or a daily routine. Right? Know what you're going to do. Maybe you want to plan your day from the night before, or you want to plan your day the morning off. Right? Examine each morning to see the things that catches you off guard, the things that delays your schedule a bit, and see how you can prepare for them from the night before, the day before, or even the week before. Examine your life prayerfully and ask God to show you how to create a daily routine for your days to make life easy and to be organized. A lot of the times we're unorganized because we don't have systems in place. The Lord showed me this when in my prayer room, the bed is always untidy. I'm not gonna lie, it's always untidy. There's always clothes, bags, books. And I got frustrated. I've been frustrated at this for a while. But this year, I'm like, Lord, something gotta change. No, it was last year, December. Something gotta change. And He showed me that it's because I don't have a place for everything to go, and I don't have systems in place. So for example, when I come home, I will take my clothes off and I will put it on the bed, right? So it might be a jacket. I'll take my pants off, put it in the laundry, but my jacket is on the bed. Why? Because I don't have a place to put it. I don't have a system to put system for when I take off my jackets, right? My books, my bag. It's because I don't have a system in place. So what I started to do is I'm like, okay, whenever I come home, I'm going to unload my bag. I'm going to put everything in their place, and I'm going to put away my bag. That's the system that I've created. And then if I realize, I'm like, where can I put my bag? If I don't have a spot, I put into place a spot for my bag to go. It's called like putting things in their home. So every item should have a home. So look in your life to see the things that gets you unorganized, the things that catches you off guard, and create a system for them. Create a home for your items, and that could be a part of your daily routine. Now, what works for me will not necessarily work for you. To each his own. And this is where prayer comes in. Pray and ask the Holy Spirit to guide you, to open your eyes to some things that you're not paying attention to give you the root cause for things in your life why you're not organized on a monthly, weekly, and a daily basis. Ask the Holy Spirit to illuminate systems and routines that you need to put in your life, once again, on a monthly, weekly, and daily basis. This is going to take time. This is going to take some trial and error. Maybe it's a character obstacle, right, that you need to work on. So be prayerful about it. Continue to pray about it and ask the Holy Spirit to open your eyes. So I pray that as you navigate 2023, that you will start to implement systems and routines in your life to be organized. You could always get tips and opinion from others, but you have to personalize it to yourself and to your situation and even your home. So it's very important to include prayer in your strategy to organize your life. I pray that this video has been helpful, and I'll see you in next week's video. Have an awesome week.